Hello my friends and family, welcome to another video. Today we'll be doing a tips and tricks video, and I'll be just showing you guys a few tips and tricks for Fallout 76 that I have found that help my gameplay. This is for like maybe an intermediate player, not like a full hardcore player. There's some beginner tips mainly, but there's also some things I feel like not everyone would use. So yeah, let's get into it. My first tip here, guys, is going to be to sleep, because sleeping gives I believe 15% bonus to your experience gains. Now every time you log on, just simply find a bed, or every time you come back to your camp, whenever you want to sleep, just sleep. You have to sleep for about, I think it's 30 to 45 seconds. Yeah, after that you receive the wait, is it 5% or 15? I'll show you. Notably though, it is difficult to always, it's not the hardest thing, but it is a pain sometimes always getting out of power armor each time you need to sleep. That's what I've found. Anyway, okay, so if we go into effects, we will now see that we are well rested for 2 hours, and that is an XP boost of 5%. My next tip is, I like having cranberry cobbler. Cranberry cobbler is literally just cranberries and wood. There is nothing hard about making this recipe. I think you have to find the recipe. I don't remember 100%. Let me go and find it. Cranberry cobbler. Here we go. This recipe. This is a great recipe. It's just one cranberry, one wood, and if you are I think this is a mutual food, so it doesn't matter if you're herbivore or carnivore, you will still get just the 5 XP bonus, which is actually pretty good, and I think it lasts half an hour, which is good. That's a good boost. I like that because it's really simple. There's not too much. You go to Max Farm, and in Max Farm you will find a little lake, and there will be a Mirelurk Queen there, but if you can defeat the Mirelurk Queen, yeah, there'll be a bunch of cranberry cobbler to collect. No, also, while you're collecting it, you may as well also equip Green Thumb, which will help you collect twice as much as you would without it. Next, guys, always have water purifiers and collect every time you come to your house. Now I have my water purifiers at the back of my house. Every time I come to my house after, let's say I do a daily op or something, I'm always coming back to the water purifiers. Now I don't have a lot. You can definitely 100% have more than me and a better setup than what I've got. I just haven't done that because I think this is just enough for me for now, and I'm happy with this for myself. But you could easily have, I think you can have 10 or so, and that's a good amount I have found. You can power it however you want. I have the fusion core generator, or however you call that. This water purifier is good to just drink, to have it on you, but it's also good to have because it's literally just good to sell at the vendor bot every day. It's that little bit extra money that's good. Number 4, I already spoke about this, but it's using Green Thumb. Green Thumb is number 4. If we use Green Thumb, I will show you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 12. We have 12 here. So every time we will reap 2. So we should gain 32 potatoes. If we only have 16, we're getting it times 2. That's 32 that we'll be collecting. With corn, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So we should get 18 of that. And with mute fruit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So we should have 20. If I go into where my food and drink is, we have 24 potatoes. Why do we have 24? Wouldn't we have 32 if everything's times 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, God. I'm silly. Yeah, it is. It is 24. It's times 2. I was thinking... I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was thinking 16. Why was I thinking 16? Anyway, yeah, you get 24. My bad. Then with our mute food, yes, we got 20 because I had 10 plants. And corn, 18. Yep, that all adds up correctly. So that's all beautiful. Number 5 is an add-on from what number 4 was, which was using green thumb. Now, when we collect potatoes, corn, and mute fruit, which I recommend to have in your base, wherever you want to put it, just always keep a few. Yeah, collect it every now and again and make vegetable starch. With vegetable starch, you will probably get between, I think you get 4 or 5 each vegetable starch that's made. Before you do vegetable starch, what you're going to also want to do is equip Super Duper. That'll help you reap twice as much or 3 times as much. Let me just reread it for you. 30% chance you'll get double results. Yes. That is, whenever you're crafting, use this. This is amazing. So I'm supposed to get 9. We'll see how much I get. It's always different. Supposed to get 9. See, we got 11. We got 2 extra, which is actually really good. So now we will go to our scrap box and we will scrap it. 22 adhesive. I don't know how much that is per one. I don't know. If it's 11, oh, that means it's 2 adhesive per one. I might be getting, I'm thinking about too many numbers right now. If I get it wrong, any of this, I'm sorry. Now guys, number 6 will be to go to the vendor bot each day and sell all the stuff which you have collected from previous trips, from other days, or anything from daily ops or from your inventory. Try and sell everything that you can that isn't of use to you that much. I usually come here every day at the start of the day, so the next day it's always, you know, when I start my play sessions, I mean, not at the very start of the day, but whenever you start your play sessions, generally, if you play a lot, usually go to the start of your session. While I'm here, I will also equip, let me find it. I will also be equipping Hard Bargain. This makes buying and selling prices at non-player vendors much better. So I'm going to sell all of this. I will usually have some random junk in here. I always try and sell my grenades as I'm not a grenade user. I love to sell my grenades. I think I've gone over this in another video. So if you want the full detailing of what I do, yeah, that's in another video. I'll try and link it. But yeah, sell everything that isn't important. Notably though, let me sell this. Notably, you should be selling your diluted stuff. So Radaway diluted, Radex diluted, and your Stimpack diluted. I also sometimes sell, if I have an overflow, my Radaways, Radexes, and Stimpacks, because I do eventually get a lot from daily ops and all random different places. So like right now I might just sell, let's just sell 25. I'm not worried about 25. And I'll sell like 15 of them because they're heavy. And the more you can get rid of, the better. That's it for that. If you want to make prices even better, obviously you can have like a Mentats, Berry Mentats, or whatever boosts your charisma. My charisma obviously is not the best, but Yeah, that's because I'm not running one of those builds. Now guys, if you're low on stim packs, this is number 7. If you guys are low on stim packs, try going to places like, I guess, Clancy Manor. Point Pleasant is a good spot. I've gone to a lot. The main one I go to is Crimson Prospect. I will show you the Mothman, and I'll show you what I do, what I mean by why it's good to go here if you're low on stim packs. I believe they drop Radaways as well occasionally, but I'm more here just for the stim packs, if I'm honest. I don't use Radaways as much. Every playthrough, if you're ever low on anything to do with healing, just come here. Look. And someone will drop I was expecting them to drop a stim pack, but they weren't feeling it. These are fairly easy enemies to kill. There's nothing too hard about them, really. Yeah, see a stim pack. If you come here a bunch of times, and eventually it'll all be good. You'll get enough for a playthrough. For a day at least, I mean. Also, actually, while you're at Point Pleasant, little extra, if you guys like to know, there is this little place here for a heap, and I mean a heap of Mothman eggs. This is crazy. I always grab all of them every time I come here. It is a lot, and I mean a real lot. You can use these for Mothman omelets or whatever. I'm not actually sure what you guys would use them for, but that's what I use them for, Mothman omelets. Also, you can get a bit of XP from doing all of this. I love coming here and just terrorizing the whole place. It's kind of fun as well. It's a fun little side thing to do, just to keep going at it. If you go around a lot and you go around to all the separate places where there are human enemies, you'll eventually get enough. I'm not really... See a Stimpack Super. Just slowly you'll collect everything. Don't have to be like greedy. Just happens within time. Also guys, there will be a traveling merchant, and he can also carry Stimpacks, Super Stimpacks. They're a bit expensive, but if you were really down bad and whatever, I guess this is where you'd come. This is what you'd do. I usually use these to buy just the little things, such as bulk acid. I love to buy bulk acid. That is good stuff. My next tip, guys, is going to be to probably do all the events that come up. If you do all the events, not all the events, but when events pop up, they pop up here, and participate in the events that go by, and slowly you'll collect plans and just stuff that you didn't think you needed until maybe later. And it's a real benefit to do these events. Also, as long with the events, you can also do the dailies. Every single daily quest has a cool... It has something that you would want, and a reward that you would probably want. All these there's so many dailies that you can do different ones each day. There's a lot of variety. I love to do my dailies. I personally like, which one? It's Retirement Plan, Thrill of the Grill. I also do Mutual Aid, Big Game Hunter, Copper Squatter. They're the ones I do. I tend to take... I don't usually do the Recover the Bomb ones. The ones where you have to look for things. I think there's one where you find flowers. Yeah, collect flowers, playtime. Usually I don't do them, but obviously I've done this one, and I just have to return to Chloe. But yeah, dailies are also good. These are all your events. None of them are available. You can complete some side missions, even complete all the main missions if you want. I haven't completed them yet. Now, our second last one will be to complete our daily ops. yeah, you can complete them on your own. I like to just complete them with people. It's a lot faster, and yeah, it's a lot better in my opinion to do it with people. If you have friends, I'd recommend doing it with friends. A fun little thing to do. You don't have to do it every day, but if you do it most days, it's a good one to do. Daily ops is also just as good as doing expeditions. If I could press on it. To start doing expeditions, you need to get power for your ultrasight battery cell. You do that by helping out the people in the Gulf White Springs resort. And after, you need to do a few different tasks. I won't say exactly which ones just in case you don't want it spoiled, but there's 3 different people you usually help out, and it's all inside of White Springs except for one, I think, where you have to go and search some sites, but you get all of the you get them all from inside White Springs to start the quests. My last tip is whenever you're out on and you're fighting, especially like super mutants, especially after you go to West Tech, it is because there is a scrap box inside of West Tech where all the tanks are. That's a good spot. So what I'm saying is collect all of the weapons and armor that anything drops in general, and make sure to end up scrapping it. And while you are scrapping it, see, collecting my purified water. While you are scrapping it, make sure that you are using the perk scrapper as you scrap more. That's what that's pretty much it. I don't know how much more. I don't know the percentage, but you scrap more, and it's a noticeable amount more. It's probably more than double sometimes. I think it depends what weapon that you have. That is all. That is my 10 tips and tricks that I have for you guys today. If you'd like to see more, I can do more. You feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like me to play any different games, anything you'd like to see me try out or do, yeah. I'd also like to thank Bemused. He's been commenting a lot lately, and he is giving me a lot of ideas. Yeah, so I'm grateful for him. I'm grateful for him a lot. And also my girlfriend, she helps me a lot too. She makes all my thumbnails. So, yeah, she's the best as well. So thank you for all of that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. I'll peace out my family and friends.